Top of the morning, foodie fam. You already know when you see this setting, that means we are back at the best and worst reviewed restaurants right here in my state. And then when I start traveling too. So I think it's time for us to even start doing more of the best because we covered a lot of the worst. We even revisited a lot of the worst. And I think it's time for us to go ahead and slide on over to the best reviewed burger restaurant in my state. We're actually doing a revisit. However, I never wrote up a Yelp review for it. So we're going to read these reviews, slide to the spot. Then we're going to come back and I'm going to do my own Yelp review on our experience, the food, and their overall vibe. Let's read some of these reviews. 5-star. Great food. I had the mushroom burger single patty, clean restaurant and bathroom, awesome customer service, quick service. See, that's what we like to hear, right? That's what we like to read about. Food is good, service is amazing. That makes for a great experience. Let's keep reading. 5-star again. Probably the best burger in Connecticut. Love the old school classic vibe of the restaurant, which translates to the flavor of the burgers. Great unique menu choices if you're looking for something more interesting than a typical ketchup mustard kind of burger. Don't skip on the potato chip topping. So we need a potato chip topping burger in our lives, family? Ooh, I'm starting to salivate just a little bit. That's going to help these dry lips. 4-star. Wow, just wow. Here for hockey, it was in the mood for a good burger for lunch. Nailed it. Great double backyard burger. Juicy, filling, just as good as my own. And the combo fries onion rings were delicious. Great place. I don't know about you foodie fan, but a french fry and onion ring combo, potato chips, bun action. I think I know what we're about to do. We're going to get a little crazy. Let's read one more and let's slide on over to Goldburger. 5-star. Fantastic. We were in the mood for a burger and this place was just what we wanted. We started with the Mac Squares, which were incredible, and everything you would want for them to be. Do yourself a favor and order these. Our burgers were cooked to perfection, and the menu had many different options to choose from. Plus, you could make your own. We went with a mushroom and Swiss and barbecue bacon. The fries and onion rings we got half and half were exactly what we wanted, best of both worlds. The staff and service were really great and informative. Plus, we got our food quick. It was the perfect day to eat outside, but there are lots of indoor seats too. Do yourself a favor and try this place soon. First off, for what I'm reading, we need half and half. We need the fries, we need the onion rings. I'm not big on mushrooms, so I won't be getting the mushroom and Swiss burger. And they said something about Mac Squares. Family, I hope you brought your visual appetite. We're about to go for a ride to Goldburgers in Newington, Connecticut, and you already know what happens next. Cue the music.
Remember late nights cruising and wasn't nothing to it. Flicking up the shit, we about to make a movie.
Alright fam, so we already read those 5 reviews for Goldburgers up over here. 1096 Main Street, Newington, Connecticut. We're gonna slide on the inside. We know what we gotta get. Let's see how official it is, man, for almost a 5-star rating. Over, what, close to about 600 reviews? Gotta be banging out the frame. It's revisiting time. Let's get it. All right, fam. As you know, when music is playing on the inside of an establishment, I do a voiceover just so we don't get in trouble with the YouTube rules and regulations. Now, I went ahead, I grabbed up a few different items over here at Goldburgers. All right, y'all, right off the muscle, we heard about the Mac Squares. Mac Squares are these big squares, too. I thought it was going to be like a little small booth thing. No, it is a decent-sized square filled with their creamy mac and cheese. I took a bite. And I love the seasoning that they went with on the batter once again. At Goldburgers, they're not afraid to take out the spices, take out the garlic, take out the salt and pepper, and get it popping. You could taste it in the batter, and then you mix that in, right? You could even go ahead and crunch it up with your fork if you'd like, and you would have a crunchy mac and cheese because, of course, you would still have your exterior activity that's going on with the Mac Squares, but the creamy mac and cheese, nice and stringy on the cheese itself, I think, personally, that it works well with this particular Mac Square that's going on. I can see why the people like it, and I think it would be a great addition if you don't go with their half and half. We read in the reviews that the half and half is a must-have. So they have different half and halves that you can actually go with, like waffle fries, regular crinkle cut fries. I went with the sweet potato fries and the onion rings. This was the perfect sweet and salty combination with a great crisp on the sweet potato fries and a great crunch on the onion rings. And as you can clearly see, these sweet potato fries right here, they can go a lot of different ways. If you don't season up the sweet potato the right way, it's just gonna taste funny when you go to fry it. And family, if you look at the onion rings, these aren't those small punk little onion rings that are fried out and laid to the side. These are big onion rings. Big onion rings with a nice little batter that matters. Loving the crispiness, loving the bite, loving the taste. They're coming in with great flavor. Now, as you can see, I went with what is called the Solely Loaded. A nice little flavor play on the General Soul that you could actually order when you go to the Chinese spot. But this, you have to think, it's a sweet ginger soy tossed into like the waffle fries, fried broccoli, pickled carrots, chipotle mayo. And I'm telling you right now, family, when you get all of this together, it is a powerful, spicy bite. It has a nice little kick to it, nothing that you can't handle. This is gonna be great flavors because great bite on the broccoli. And then you have that ginger soy that gives like this crazy tang above it all with their chipotle mayo, which gives you that slight kick. Your mouth is going to thank you when you go with the Solely Loaded option, right? That Solely Loaded bowl is just something that you need in your life. Now, fam, I went with something out of 1993. They call it the Good Son Sandwich. It is a New England pot roast, mirepoix relish, roasted onion, mayo, parsnip, and chips. This is a pot roast sandwich, and it's blowing my mind because when I went to take a bite, oh, the beef game, tender. It was already dripping. You got the gravy still up on there. The roasted onion bringing up great breath on the sandwich, right? And you really think, hey, listen, remove the bun and you have a pot roast that you could put in a bowl and devour it as you do with any given pot roast. But now take your pot roast, slap it between two fresh buns, and this is your sandwich. If this is what you need to imagine, a great, hearty, savory bite, right? Again, they're not afraid of seasoning over here at Goldburgers. So this pot roast is banging out the frame. You have your onions in there that are definitely kicking up. That parsnip, again, curving the flavor, giving it a more earthy tone on that bite. This is a win-win at the end of the day over here at Goldburgers. Family, I understand why they are still rated the best burger in Connecticut, right out here in Newington, Connecticut. Check it out for yourselves. Goldburger, 1096 Main Street, Newington, Connecticut. Man, let's just go ahead and take this thing to Yelp. All right, fam, so we are back from Goldburgers like we never left, and I won't even hold you. You've been here long enough. I greatly appreciate every last one of you enjoying this series of the best and the worst. Please slap a like on the video. That kind of lets YouTube know that you're really feeling it. And then hit me in the comment section below. Let me just know the best part of the video for you. And then, of course, the best comments getting pinned to the top. Let's go ahead and get into my Yelp review on Goldburgers. Where do I begin, family? Goldburgers deserves every single star, for they go out of their way from the moment you step foot in the door to make you feel at home. The menu board is pow, right smack in your face, flooded with options, and for a first-timer there, it could possibly be overwhelming to decide on just a few items, but they are right there to hold your hungry hand and walk you through their wonderland of foodie options. Now, I went in a few directions. Let us begin with the Mac Squares that are made to attack your taste buds in a way to bring creamy delight with an orchestra of cheese and a sweet symphony of seasoning on the fried breaded goodness that the macaroni is encased in. A single bite and your eyes widen with glee. You're nothing short of happy as you continue to chew your way through this playground of flavors that are meant for the masses. My fat attack did not stop there, folks. I also had their 50-50, which consists of half sweet potato fries as my choice, and half supersized onion rings that had all types of crispiness to their own bite. Now, the fries were good. Nice, light, sweet and salty vibe. They kept you going back for more, but these onion rings were made for the champion in you. Large and in charge, crispy with a nice snap on onions. It's the batter for me that wasn't greasy but inviting. The Solely Loaded waffle fries hit a homer and sent the rest of my appetizers to home plate, and we all started to cheer within my mouth. What better way to bring about a wild and savory bite than to have ginger soy coming in tangy with chipotle mayo barking up the right tree in way of packing a nice, creamy yet spicy punch in my mouth over the crisp on that fried broccoli. Talk to me, baby, and love me the way you do. I just worked you all the way up to their pot roast sandwich. Yikes. The easiest way to break this one down is to say, scoop your pot roast from your bowl and then slap that tasty monstrosity between two fresh buns of soft haven fun. And now take a bite. Tender beef, onions with the gravy dripping, and as you chew, a single tear drops from your eye, and you've just experienced something amazing. Your soul thanks you on this one. Goldburgers, I will be back, baby. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The best burger. And I know a lot of you are like, dang, but that wasn't a burger that you received. No, but I was at a spot that went outside of their box of making all burgers. I could have gave y'all a regular burger, but there's more to their burger. They're saying we do burgers, but we expound upon our burgers. We make them better. We elevate our burgers and switch up the game and make them as we see fit to do. People are stuck in their ways of just looking at things one way. You see a grilled cheese sandwich, perfect example, and that's it. You don't see anything else. Outside of that, you're like, but it's a melt. Nah, it's a grilled cheese. Some grilled cheese spots say grilled cheese on the menu and then have other things within their grilled cheese. That doesn't change up the game. Grilled cheese at the end of the day consists of bread, consists of cheese, consists of butter. But you could be as creative as you want to be. Again, people being stuck in their way shouldn't change your creativity. Don't be like everybody else. Be yourself. Take it to the next level. And that's exactly what Goldburgers did. Dame, is it a burger? Nah, baby. It's the next level.